told names. To sit there and to say that he just needs to be stars.
Down to Kumbo. Halliburton for three. And it's Klay Thompson with the rebound. Here's Washington now. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. Gordon with the screen for Stoudemire. A three-pointer, no good.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play. And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Nash, the pass to Stoudemire. Here's Thompson. No good on the triple. Halliburton outside. Adebayo with a screen for Tatum. Down low. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Steve Nash. That's his first foul. Jaylen Brown's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
Jackson Hayes, Jace Richardson, you know, Jackson Brown did it. What we all know is terrible because there was no star.
Bro, they keep talking about fucking stars, bro. You throwing me off. God damn.
With a nice bucket inside.
If the stars wanted to fucking be in a dunk contest, they would have been in a dunk contest, but you can't force no stars to be in a dunk contest, and that's never going to be the reason why a dunk contest is going to be good or bad, my nigga. It's whether or not you can fucking jump. Can you dunk?
Oh, such a beautiful
fucking star. We don't give a fuck about it being a star. We want to see something like that dunk.
But the finish was angry.
Nigga just want to blame LeBron and shit.
Now here's Brown. And it's good for two.
Oh, what a move right there by Brown. Proving he can burn you with his hand.
Stoudemire setting the pick for Nash. Offline with his three. Tatum passes to Brown. Now here's Tatum. Scoreless thus far. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And Adebayo is hard to knock off course because of that upper body strength.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Washington.
They are committed to running the floor in this one, relying on their speed to get a lot of points off the fast break.
And they've also done a really good job scoring off turnovers. Not just pressuring the ball, but cashing those in scoring opportunities.
And attitude plays such a big role in Adebayo's game. This guy is a worker. Doesn't mind getting his hands dirty if it means getting his team ahead.
So what a steady presence offensively and a very difficult player to game plan for.
Halliburton with it. Picked up by Thompson. And it's Banchero missing. Washington leading now by 4. Stoudemire kicks to Nash. There's the triple. Rebound by Paolo Banchero. Brown outside. Kicks it out to Banchero. And the three off target. Nash outside. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And that does it for the first quarter. Washington leads by 4. And the second quarter will get underway.
In the middle of it, played overseas.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what stands out to you from Washington in this one?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Early offense in this league is key. You've got to score before the defense can set up in the half court.
So with Lillard on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Miller is out there with Banchero. Then there's Jaylen Brown. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Halliburton into the 2. Second round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you, but it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
Brown inside the line. And the rebound goes to Nash. Washington leading now by... Whoa! What a play!
Wow, Ibaka throwing some extra spice on that jam.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Right now, as a coach, you're looking out on the floor and you're wondering, do I have the right 5 on the court together?
Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Brown.
And sometimes it's so bad that you need to play just completely removing.
Niggas be acting like this the first time the dunk contest ever been trash, bro. Dunk contest has years of being trash. Multiple years out of every single era.
Halliburton's got himself going
80s, 70s, 90s, 2000s, 2010s, every era, bro.
Wade for 3. Miller grabs the miss. Halliburton outside. Drains it from beyond the arc. Halliburton's got 6 here in this quarter.
And he's such an efficient three-point shooter. Halliburton has an outside.
Unreal.
And there's the youth. Wade jumping out of the gym.
Brunson against Ellis. Tries the spin move. Cross contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And such a valuable high percentage shot, and he does a great job of taking advantage.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. Lillard's checked in for Banchero. Bradley Beal's checked in for Washington.
Jordan and Dominique, you have to explain it.
Like, come on, bro.
It's the ball. It's Kenny Walker. A man that played 7
when you
years.
watch Jalen Brunson, he's such a difficult matchup. Lefty, quick, and a bit on the smaller side, but he's got great leverage and he gives opposing defenses fits.
That is the standard in the
Here's
ball
Wade.
and expectation of players.
And that's collected by Brunson. Wade's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Here's Brunson. Connects in the foul line jumper. Brunson's got 7 points in the game.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
In a tight game like this, you really have to take it one possession at a time. Focus on limiting mistakes.
Giannis passes to Lillard. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. He has 6.
Sticking it from the corner. You got to know where Lillard is at all times.
So basically 12
Flash, a screen on Lillard. Beal, nice jump shot from the top of the key. And Washington leads by 2.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the 2-man game right there.
If he would want to do
Back to Brunson.
Because people may believe that when he did that, it ended.
Just 5 on the clock. It's Brunson at point-blank range.
And Brunson recognizes how to execute inside. The D must be more physical with him.
And Wade slams it in.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. Wade's gone 3 of 5 shooting from the floor. Brunson against Wade. Halliburton outside. Back to Brunson. Shot clock at 6. Over Wade. And it's Brunson missing. Wade penetrating. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
And speed and strength coming together for Wade on that drive.
It's his first trip to the line. And he can't get the first one.
But somehow, some way, him participating in everything.
And he's good on the second.
For niggas later on tonight.
And the home team has possession. It's a 3-point game. Pass to Lillard.
There's that. We continue.
Back to Tatum. Off target from three-point range.
When the ball said he was going to
Oh, Beal in position. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Playing above the rim, Beal laying down the hammer.
In 9 years.
Outside Tatum.
That participated
and Lillard kicks to Antetokounmpo.
There were 9 to 10 years
McGee with the block.
Playing strong defense inside the paint there. Working twice before trying that again. And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
It's really a team effort out there right now, which is great to see. No one wants to be the weak link.
A three from Tatum. And so it's Washington, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Then there were, once Jordan finished his last one. So you tell me, how does it then make sense that you are then going to track him back 16 years? And LeBron said he wasn't going to do it, to then try to get this point across, even though there's been more stars participating after LeBron didn't do Michael Jordan actually did. It is not these players from getting into the dunk contest and actually playing and participating in a dunk contest. To go through each decade, there are more stars that participated in the dunk contest in the 2010s than in any other decade. Let me repeat that again. There were more stars that participated in the dunk contest in the 2010s than in any other decade. That's a fact. And if you're sitting there saying that you're waiting on Shaw and Saw and Anthony Edwards to do it, if you genuinely believe that that's going to save it, then riddle me this. Why is it that when Michael Jordan participated, it didn't save it then? Or when Dominique participated, it didn't save it then? When Sean Kemp kept doing it, it didn't save it then?
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. One guy who's been getting it done is Jalen Brunson.
He's definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
What a dunk!
Wade just gone after his first step. So quick.
Here's Tatum. Still scoreless. Puts up a deep three. Rebounded by McGee. Hey, Greg, kind of a combo forward. Tatum at 6'8", more than capable of playing up at the power forward position.
And that's where he's mostly played the last few seasons, and his rebounding is...
Oh, he flew in there. Wow.
Oh, stylish slam by Dwayne Wade. Never wanted to pass on a chance to make a statement.
To the middle. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
And then slide dribble move by Wade, doing just enough to shake off his defender.
And the foul on Dwayne Wade. That is his first foul of the game. And Washington going with a whole new group here.
Substitution. Got the ball straight up, Urban said. Now, that's something to see. But we're seeing a lot of the same things. Get tired of looking at it.
Thompson against Lillard. From 17 feet out, Amari Stoudemire with the rebound. Washington leading now by 11. Nash the pass to Gordon. Good, and the assist goes to Nash. Nash has got 6 assists now in the game.
Hey, when Gordon is knocking down shots off the catch, it just opens up his entire game.
Halliburton finds Giannis. Now, here's Lillard. Kick out to Giannis. Halliburton on the wing. And the rejection by Stoudemire. And here we go. Washington fast break. And the basket by Gordon.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, whatever they talked about at halftime, it's working now.
And timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's ready to talk things through with them.
When they established a dunk contest, telling you that there were lesser known names in the dunk contest. It gets worse. Is that David Thompson? What? We're talking about dunk
and we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now.
Sound like the same fucking and narrative been talking about today. Said
Tatum against Gordon. Lillard with no one around. And he gets it to go from the corner. Lillard's got 8 points.
And the defense knew they messed up there. Can't allow Dame to get his feet set.
Ibaka outside. And again, Washington with the triple.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, they've gotten the matchup they want every time up the floor, and they have taken advantage of that.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
And Thompson gets it to go.
Well, he didn't like seeing that three on the other end of the floor, so Klay Thompson comes right back and uses his range to retaliate.
And it's Lillard missing. Washington leading now by 17. Lobs it up for Ibaka and stolen by Lillard. An even 3-on-3 break. 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one is on Stoudemire.
And how about the commitment there from Halliburton, sticking with it and getting himself to the line.
And when Tyrese Halliburton entered the NBA, Greg, scouts were worried about his shot release point.
It's definitely lower than you would teach, but by the same token, that's why he gets it off so quickly, making it a tough shot to contest.
I got excited about it because they had seen it before.
Ibaka against Tatum. Pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Well, Adebayo is always a threat to dunk it. He's light on his feet and extremely explosive.
Nash kicks to Thompson. Connects from three-point range. Thompson's got 6 points in the quarter.
And there's the three-point shooting ability.
And they're staring at a sizable deficit.
It's still within reach, though, that they don't have to rush things.
One more person. And it is
Adebayo with a screen on Stoudemire. And Adebayo throws it down.
What separates Adebayo from other bigs in this league is his agility, and that really shows up in pick-and-roll action.
Set Lakers swing Kobe.
High arcing shot. Gordon finds Thompson. And again, Washington with the triple.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
Ran out of things to do, which is
here's Halliburton. Halliburton muscles through the contact.
And Halliburton doesn't get rattled easily. He's adept at finding ways to finish through contact.
Ibaka for three. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assists. Ibaka's got 11.
The reason why
it's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
And so it's Washington with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. Right back after this break.
Always LeBron. So that than everybody else. How is it possible?
And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And all
an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. They're on a
playing for one another. That's the definition of teamwork.
Explain to me how, after LeBron said,
and 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Antetokounmpo out there with Paolo Banchero. Then it's Damian Lillard, and it's Miller, and it's Brown, and it's the shooting guard.
16 years
just
later,
5 to shoot.
Despite the fact that
pass to Banchero.
Like Anthony Edwards, John
the three.
And Zion Williamson.
Rebound, Washington.
Watching
close to making the
in the decade that is 2010 that competed in the dunk contest.
And we've seen Gordon in the dunk contest before. He enjoys showing off when given the chance.
And even if we don't think that
Lillard
was the
from
greatest
outside
dunk contest ever,
doesn't get it to drop for him.
And even against defense as that, you almost expect him to still bury those. Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And they just keep building out this lead with each made basket. Their confidence increases.
Just over a minute play here in the fourth.
How is it possible that you see
Brown kicks to Lillard.
And yet you're going to sit there and say it's because LeBron 16 years ago said he was going to do it but didn't do it. That's
Trying to get a motherfucking clickbait ass title for Whatever segment they had, bro. Literally, bro. It'd be for engagement, nigga.
And yeah,
Engagement.
Unlimited range.
talking about the Terrence Ross. This is not even talking about the Gerald Green.
Giannis against Gordon, and it's blocked by Gordon. And here we go. Washington fast break, and Ibaka slams it in.
And that's a terrific sequence at both ends there. There was the block shot, then the run out, a nice finish on the break.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He has decided it's the right time to talk.
Because it's like Stephen, they need to pick a side on where they want to land when it comes to criticizing NBA players, their effort at All-Star.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
As soon as someone gives more
Nash,
effort,
the pass to
you're going to
Stoudemire.
be like, well, that doesn't count because it's not the playoffs.
Lillard from outside knocks down the three.
Some nights, Lillard can just keep going and going.
It's not a surprise. When that brother is healthy, he is a superstar. He is spectacular.
Giannis against Stoudemire. Thompson fires. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Thompson's got 12 points here in the second half.
To be responsible enough to walk.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Halliburton passes to Lillard.
Damn right, you needed to show up on the court yesterday. Damn right, it was nice
Now
to see him
Adebayo.
react to the crowd.
Halliburton outside. The response triple. Answers back.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitor.
And when you give up a three, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Gordon. Rebounded by Tatum.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the blue. Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Bounce to the outs, Greg, yeah. Showing off the bunnies. Al Gordon. No good from three. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Climbs in.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit still large, but now he's not insurmountable.
And they seem to have found something out there. I like the confidence they're playing with.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, that'll give them something to think about.
And you love how Tatum uses that.
How the fuck is that 14% pace?
Distract shooters. Great job contesting without fouling on that one. Give them credit. They've worked hard all game now.
Facts, though.
I think the key here is to be careful about playing it too safely. Just keep doing what you're doing. And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
Washington leading now by 15.
Years, and here I am giving effort now.
Here is Gordon.
What are we doing? You're just chatting.
Ibaka looking for an opening.
Complaining for the sake of complaining.
5 on the clock. From outside, it's good.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
And this run should seal this win. What a timely burst.
No good there.
Weekend. He's going to go out there, have his kids, have fun, be a face.
And here is Stoudemire.
Out there and promote the league. I don't see nothing going on in April.
And get the three.
First round next weekend.
Lillard with it, picked up by Thompson. The shot, the game clock separated by 4.
Who says that? I just don't understand what people...
Adebayo against Stoudemire.
What do they want?
Here's Antetokounmpo. Shoots the three. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. With Tim Legler and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. And as we leave
they
you,
want the things that they thought that they wanted.
Klay Thompson.
But then at the same time, they want to, get that engagement. So at the same time, half the time, I don't think that they even believe what they be talking about. because most of it, I feel like they definitely know, is to get people talking, to get people outraged, because, engagement is good for business. So, yeah, man. At the end of the day, man, they're gonna do what they've been doing. Ain't shit new at all. Ain't shit new.
Should get permanent alimony. Women crying because governor ends alimony. I'm not gonna lie, the idea of permanent alimony is insane. The idea that you're going to have to fund somebody else's life for the rest of your life, while this other person is getting their back blown out by another man in a house that you have to pay for, as long as they don't marry the man, you're gonna continue to have to pay for it. It seems kind of crazy to me. So that's from a male perspective. Yeah.
And now you're going to come up with a bill that slaps me in the face again.
Yeah, I'll say if you're a guy and you've been married to a woman who is a housewife and stayed out of the workforce and you decide to chase some new young tail, so you divorce her, which statistically speaking hardly ever happens. But if that does happen, I do think that you should pay. But women are the ones that file for divorce at like an 80% rate. And I think that if you're unhappy in your marriage so much so that you want to leave, you shouldn't be allowed to take the lifestyle with you. I don't think that that's fair.
Ron DeSantis signed the bill into law, which now essentially does away with what is known as permanent alimony.
This new law means that permanent alimony has come to an end in Florida.
It essentially eliminates permanent
Winter's
alimony
here.
in the state of Florida.
Winter's here.
And it allows ex-spouses to more easily make changes to the alimony once they reach retirement.
Yeah, it sounds like it's snowing in Florida because winter is here. What did Kevin Samuel say? Subway is always hiring?
Where does your income come from?
No, it comes from child support. It's 25,000.
Now, how can you rationalize that? Other than just hating men, how can you rationalize $25,000 a month child support? You can't rationalize that.
Wonder. The best thing I discovered here in the household, we love to eat all different things. Kids wanted something else, and I wanted a burrito. So I ordered my Wonder. Lime salt is Mexican. It's so good. I get the Build Your Own Burrito. It is absolutely it.
All right, let's get into it.
Welcome to Management Highlights Daily. Shout out to Mr. Thompson for his PayPal donation and topic request. He wanted us to cover this article. Florida Governor DeSantis signs bill ending permanent alimony.
Yeah.
Of course, we'd like to provide you with footage. So here's a clip that covers a substantial portion.
I bet you if you see more of this amongst other states, you would see significantly less filing of divorces, especially by women. I think it's like 92% of all alimony is paid from male to female. So when you see a lot of this alimony stuff, it's mostly supported by women because they never think that they're going to be the victims of it. But with more women becoming breadwinners, maybe this will start to switch as they have to pay more child support and alimony too.
Written in this article.
Judges can now reduce or terminate alimony support or maintenance payments after considering factors like the age and health of the person making the payment, the retirement age of that person's occupation, the economic impact a reduced alimony would have on the recipient of the payments, and the motivation for retirement and likelihood of returning to work for the person making those payments. Now, this bill will also set a 5-year limit on what is known as rehabilitative alimony, which is intended to provide financial support to a spouse until they're financially self-sufficient.
Right, but what if they just choose to never work a job? Because I hear that's what some people do too. They just choose to never work a job so they don't get off of alimony. Or they choose to not make a certain amount of money so they don't ever have to get off alimony.
And under the new law, couples married for less than 3 years will not be eligible for alimony payments.
Yeah, because that's damn near not even a marriage. That was just a long relationship at that point.
And now you have to be married 20 years or longer in order to be eligible to receive payments for up to 75% of the term of the marriage.
Wow.
For men, this is great news. And of course, women don't like this.
Of course, yeah.
Women are not only the biggest recipients of alimony and child support, but also the biggest abusers of alimony and child support.
Sometimes I think that women benefit more from child support than the kids do.
I don't think Natalie has ever thought of herself as someone who doesn't have the money. But she doesn't have the money to start another restaurant. She lives paycheck to paycheck.
This quote-unquote paycheck comes from child support and alimony. Of course. And she's spending it like crazy.
Yep. Yeah, she's spending money like Congress. It's because she didn't have to work for it. And because she didn't have to work for it, she don't deserve it. And because she don't deserve it, she don't respect it. She didn't have to do anything for it. So, of course, she's not going to respect the money.
But this video focuses specifically on exploring this intriguing aspect of the article. Let's read. The approval drew an outcry from members of the First Wives Advocacy Group.
Of course.
Coalition of mostly older women
of course,
who receive permanent alimony and who assert that their lives will be upended without the payment.
Yeah, I don't think it's a good retirement plan to depend on another person for the rest of your life. And I understand that being a parent is important, and I never downplay the importance of it, but if you choose to divorce your husband, I just, I really have a hard time having sympathy for your financial struggles when you left the thing that protected you financially because for some reason you just felt unhappy.
Let's talk about it. Now it's time for us to get into this and do what we gotta do. Because we're ready.
All right, let's go. Manosphere Highlights Daily.
Camille Malone, 5, says the recent change to Florida's alimony laws has her wanting to change her allegiance.
Yeah, of course.
Because I'm a Republican. I voted for him.
Thanks for tuning in this Wednesday. 2K Sports presents the NBA.
Sign the bill that
I'm
does away
Kevin
with what's
Harlan
known
with
as
me at the
permanent
table,
alimony,
Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson.
First Wives
So
Advocacy
with
groups
Vucevic
among
on the
them strongly
bench, here's the
against the
five
new
for
law.
Doc
Yeah, this
Rivers
is why
right
there's
now.
never anything done with
They've
the
got
divorce
Zion
law because
Williamson.
everybody knows that
Kawhi
if
Leonard
there's
is
one
out
way
there
to
with
flip
Jason
every
Tatum.
bill,
Then
female
there's
voter,
Hurt,
it's
and
to say
it's
that
Beal
women
in at the
shouldn't
two-guard
get child
spot.
support
And for
alimony
Washington,
and to try to
we've got
even out the divorce
Stoudemire.
court.
Nash
Because
out there
women
with
are the
Klay Thompson.
beneficiaries of it.
Then it's Aaron Gordon, and it's Ibaka in at
just
center.
even uttering the words that we need to modernize the divorce laws will almost certainly flip all of your female voters.
It puts older women in a situation that will cause financial devastation. Camille, who was married for more than 30 years, says she agrees and made concessions in her divorce based on getting alimony for life.
They don't give it out very often. It's a very rare occasion when they do give it. It's a long-term marriage. The spouse that is seeking it usually has never worked outside of home, that is, because working at home is work.
So it depends on if she filed for the divorce, but women like her should be angry at the other women that are getting $25,000 a month because they're abusing the system so much so that it's obviously unjust.
So glad that she said that working in the home is work. Because in contrast to the husband paying permanent alimony after the marriage has ended, she's not required to continue to perform her household duties for the ex-husband.
Exactly.
She doesn't have to cook for him, clean his house, or wash his clothes.
Exactly. So why should he have to maintain his duties when you don't have to maintain your duties anymore? Like, if you want some alimony, I should be getting some alicucci, or you should have to come over to the house and make a
The
sandwich and clean
NBA
or
on
something,
2K
right? But they
Sports
don't ever
welcomes you to
legislate
Wednesday
that.
afternoon basketball.
The governor signing
This
a
is
permanent
Kevin Harlan with
housewife
Clark
bill.
Kellogg and Greg Anthony.
Permanent homemaker bill.
Yeah.
So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the five for Doc Rivers right now.
Ex-husband
Made him out
not
there,
have
Kawhi
to take
Leonard.
care of you anymore.
Then there's
At least
Williamson.
not
Then it's
permanent.
Kyrie Irving.
However,
And it's
context
Beal in at the two spot.
everything.
And for
Check this out.
Washington, Thompson is out there with Nash. Then it's Aaron Gordon. Then it's Ibaka. And it's Stoudemire in at the four-man position.
Yeah, this system doesn't do women like her any justice because she's going to depend on this money. I forgot, I think it was a rapper or a comedian or something that said that he had to give a woman
Mr.
child
Williamson
support, like $10,000
off to a good
month.
start as he hits his
Kid
first
turned
shot
like
attempt.
18 years old.
I mean,
The woman
there's
ended up
nothing
becoming
you
homeless, and
can
then she
do
started
about
doing
that.
a bunch of
Williamson
podcasts saying that he
is
was
skilled
dead
at
and
finishing
And it's like, no, you
on
got
the defense.
$10,000 a month for the past 18 years. Do you understand how much money
Stacked in
$10,000
Nash.
a month
Lets the
was?
three fly. Here's Stoudemire.
It's
Eyes
a lot of
again.
money, don't get me wrong.
Great D that time from Tatum.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Leonard kicks to Williamson.
This is from a show called how to get rich. Finance
The
expert
shot goes in.
said he
First
works
shot,
with
first
people across
basket.
the U.S.
We know Tatum's got a
It's very
terrific
profitable
jumper.
business for
But I
some
like when he
people. It should
pounds
damn near
that
be in
paint,
college
too.
sports with how much money you can make in that game.
His lives. This
Nash
single mom,
outside.
Nicole,
And again,
is a
Washington no good.
user of child support and alimony. And a perfect example of why
Tatum down low.
alimony should not
He's against
be
Stoudemire.
permanent.
And Tatum the bucket on the assist from Williamson.
Terrific setup. Excellent floor vision.
And Greg, we know he's a fearsome dunker. But
Based on
Zion
gang
Williamson also
We'll get
has
the
a
original
soft
video.
touch.
For those who like to enjoy our original content.
Either hand through contact, off the hands, on the run. A natural gift for converting around the rim.
Here is Irving. After the three-pointer from Klay Thompson, Beal can't get it to go.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. And it was maybe a step out of his range.
Here's Irving, following the three-pointer by Washington, beyond the arc. Bradley Beal, and that's good.
Terrific response by Beal. This demonstrates what a competitor he is.
Nash against Irving. Pass to Thompson from the arc. And it's Williamson with the rebound. To the paint, here's Tatum, and the dunk by Tatum.
The athletic prowess of Tatum on full display. What a move to the bucket.
Thompson in the corner. There it is, it's Nash picking up the assist. Nash has got 3 assists now in this one.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
So disruptive. Thompson's defensive instincts are off the charts.
Outside for Beal. Pass to Tatum. 6 to shoot. And he goes right over Serge Ibaka and slams it down.
An athletic forward who dunks it with style. Showing off his dunking ability right there.
He was all alone on that one.
Slick crossover move. The defense had no way of keeping up.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy.
He literally had a free ride in life, making $25,000. That is insane. There are people that are waking up every day going to work for 40 hours a week, and they're only making what he made.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played.
Gun to my head to make me have sympathy for
Pass to Harden. Here's the 3. Washington with the rebound.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
I think this is an area that Gordon has really improved. Now a legitimate threat from outside the arc.
And here's Irving. After Aaron Gordon was able to get the triple. Here's Beal. The rebound by Ibaka.
It's like winning the
Here's
lottery.
Gordon, and it's
She
Gordon
doesn't
with
respect
the
the money.
Yeah, we saw this on display in the slam dunk
That's why she
contest.
doesn't know
Gordon has some major
about
bunny
money.
and creative slam
It's
dunk
about
art.
business.
Yeah, nowadays, owning
Now,
a
here is
business is
Irving.
aesthetic.
Hasn't made one yet.
Especially in the
Here's
league.
Williamson.
You have to be very
And the rejection by Stoudemire.
Wow, did he tie up that block? Strong defense at the rim. Yeah, Thompson can be fast and nimble on the drive, catching him unprepared.
Irving with the ball. Defended by Nash. In the corner. Harden. And again, unable to change momentum.
Give a responsibility over this much money.
Here's Gordon. And it's Gordon with the finish.
You know, it's clear that Gordon is one of the best dunkers in the game. Always looking to bring the thunder.
Yeah, that's not going to work.
Nash against Irving.
Well, that's why she didn't notice that she was losing money. Because she getting that $45,000 every month. I mean, they're really just doing these types of women.
4 seconds left.
At the very least,
He
they
can't
can
get it to
require
go.
that half of the goal like an
And so it's Washington holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. What a defensive effort they put on Kawhi Leonard. It's rare to see him have the kind of trouble he's had tonight. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
That makes sense. And how much does it cost just to live for you on a given month?
With this house, it costs a lot. Probably $15,000.
Wow.
$15,000 just to keep the lights on.
Wow.
Context is everything. We do not know what her marriage was like or the reason
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what stands out to you from Washington in this one?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
So with Irving on the bench, here's the five for Doc Rivers right now. We've got Zach LaVine, Harden out there with Donovan Mitchell. Then there's Jason Tatum, and it's Vucevic with the five.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky. Big time power from Stoudemire. His dunks pack a thunderous punch.
Stoudemire's gone 2 or 3 from the floor. Harden with it. Guarded now by Nash.
I've seen him not throw away.
Harden against Nash. It's good.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Washington leading now by 10.
Raise this case. Second
quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Ibaka, the pass to Thompson. Good! Thompson makes it look so easy.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor space.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And timeout called by Doc Rivers. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
In relationships should be avoided at all costs. This is why men are opting out. It's a raw deal, and women are fully aware of this. Check this out.
He's been paying alimony for the last.
Leonard, he's checked in for Levine.
Coming onto the floor for the away team, number 2.
That was for season 5, just came out. For college players, college arenas, court floors, and uniforms in the game. My team and my career. So I think I seen some college floors for your my court, a part of the season pass. It's lit because I was just about to make an all-time college, my NBA. College franchise cards, earnable reward level 2. They got college mascots. That's alright. Fuck with that. USLA mascot plus game day bundle. Guess that's my team. Earnable reward for level 37. Got some college team walls, murals for my court too. They better have some court floors. Like they lacking in the court floor department, bro. When it comes to the my court, it's not enough court floors. And shit throwing me off. University of North Carolina game day bundle, earnable reward level 36. So you get the full uniform for your my player with the court mural, not the court floor. Like, what's up? Give me the court floor too. Like, yeah, I'll be gatekeeping shit that's not even that. It's not even that deep. Just give us Just give us content, bro. That's all niggas is asking for. Give us all the content that you think we would fucking be able to use. Like, fuck even wanting. Y'all gonna give us all these courts for fucking my team. Because that's where people spending all their money at, for real. But not a court floor for my court, though. Even though my career is probably getting y'all more money at this point. But now the mascots, though, is cool as fuck. College mascots. Can't wait to use those. Damn, bro. If only they was to, like, add a my NBA mode. My NBA mode where, like, one of the eras. But nah, they coming out with that. They coming out with that. The NCAA game coming in 2027. So I know they're not gonna want to make a whole mode and put it in 2K, because then that's going to stop motherfuckers from. I don't know. All they be thinking about is money. If anything, Larry Bird. What the fuck? Yeah, cool trailer though.
5 years of their marriage and was awarded permanent.
Yeah, that's a big finger. Butterfinger.
It hurts every time that I have to write that check, knowing that even in my case, I was even forced into marriage.
Vucevic finds
So I shouldn't have even been married
Corners
at all.
off the mark.
This is pure
Washington
gold.
leading now by 13.
You were forced into
Shots
marriage.
good by Ibaka.
And offensively,
When the shoe is on the other foot, when women get a taste of their own medicine,
there, you realize
that is both the worst and the best realization for them.
Yep.
At the
Still yet to
same
score.
time,
Look at these.
Tatum Tatum down low. Defended by Ibaka.
Adopting newer, modern technology.
Thompson for the triple. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assist. Nash has got his 9th assist in the game now.
Lost your phone again?
Mitchell dishes to
Studies
Vucevic.
show you're not alone.
And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
I've said it many times on this channel. Women don't understand trade-offs. They want to have it all. Women don't respect the law.
For me, it doesn't get any better than seeing big fellas
They keep dumping on men, keep taking them to the cleaners, knowing very well that it's unfair. And now that men refuse to get married, refuse to date, because the juice isn't worth the squeeze. Women like Christine Emba come up with misleading statements saying that men are lost, right? You can't make this stuff up. Even Stevie Wonder can see that this is a foolish deal for many. Yeah, for a lot of guys. Can you imagine
not contesting shots and have also come up with some significant blocks, putting a little doubt into the minds of the opposing shooter?
Well, how about the transition game, too? I mean, that's been another key for them, moving the ball quickly up the floor. Let's see if they can keep that up.
Now Nash following the three-point attempt by Donovan Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock.
Do I have shoes?
Pass to Thompson. Launches a 3.
Yeah, I got it.
For 9 this game.
I really believe we can go ahead now and lock Klay Thompson in on the
So
short list of the greatest pull-up shooters in the NBA. And we might be talking the all-time list here.
Now there's Harden. Tatum on the wing.
Well, you only have raw sheets left. You don't even like those.
Stoudemire's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
I bought this one in the sheets, so it just stayed on.
We've got 1:08 left to play here in the second quarter.
Wow.
With the fadeaway.
You trying to smoke?
Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Stoudemire's got 6.
I'm just thinking you're going to be smoking in this either.
Stoudemire already showing he has a reliable mid-range jumper.
And timeout called by Doc Rivers.
So you don't want to wait. You want to roll back first. Yeah.
There's 53 seconds left in the first half. Tatum finds Irving. Williamson a screen on Nash. Nobody near Irving. The long distance 3 is buried.
Boy, his flair for the spectacular has you holding your breath every time Kyrie has the ball.
Thompson outside. Puts up a 3. And again, Washington with the triple.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And sometimes you catch the defender leaning. Looks like that's what happened on that sequence.
You really like your chances with Tatum at the line. He locks in and focuses on these two.
A 3. And Thompson is good for 3. Thompson's got 29 in the game.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Washington out in front, opening up a huge gap. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Klay Thompson has been sensational.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
So with Wade on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Nash is out there with Klay Thompson. Then it's Stoudemire. Then it's Aaron Gordon. And it's Ibaka in at the 5, roaming the paint. Stoudemire against Irving. Inside, pocket 6, and Ibaka slams it in.
When he needs to, Ibaka can elevate. Don't doubt this man's explosiveness.
Irving for 3. Rebound, Washington. Gordon's got his 5th rebound in this one. Lob pass to Gordon, and then Gordon with the dunk.
And when Gordon is launched and in the air like that, he's a mesmerizing guy to keep an eye on and just get out of the way.
And Beal kicks to Tatum. Williamson outside. Irving for 3. Another miss by Irving. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
Offensive rebound out to Nash. Back to Gordon. And it's Gordon with the finish.
Yeah, great hustle from Gordon using his patented vertical to sky up for the board.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Tatum. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
You can't say enough about his individual performance. I don't think you can overstate it. I mean, even if the all-around team effort's been lacking, this guy's been on top of things.
There's the lob to the hoop. Stolen by Tatum. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. They get Steve Nash.
You know, for Irvin, he's made an effort, a conscious effort to get to the line more, and for good reason. I mean, he's a really good foul shooter.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers.
Retired because you have to keep paying this cash flow catastrophe Nicole forced into just for her to spend it on shopping and botox and skin. This woman right here married her husband and he was
What the fuck?
money. Very curious how she got forced into marriage.
Right, that's what I was
Context is everything. Now, to be fair, you have to give credit where credit is due. This part right here. The years-long effort to do away with permanent alimony has been a highly contentious issue.
Yep.
It elicited fearful testimony from members of the first wives group.
Yep, even when a small minority of women have grievances about an issue, people actually care.
Check this out.
And recently we're getting divorced. It was
Oh, okay.
stand there.
Okay.
Free throw, good, Irving.
Yep.
Tell you,
Make
it's
him
so
pay.
amazing
Make them pay.
to see how much
yeah, I
raw
think that's right.
talent
I think
Kyrie
that
Irving
this
has.
woman gave you kids.
Just
She was the
seems
mother
like
to your
that
kids.
ball
You
is
took
part
care
of
of them
him.
for this long. And now you want to sail off into the sunset with some new hot butt. With a new young tenderoni. Yeah, make him pay. For sure. For sure.
Both free throws, good from Kyrie Irving.
Reasonable crash
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Now, here's Nash. He has 6. In the corner, it's Gordon. Stoudemire outside. This one for 3. Rebound, Kawhi Leonard.
Well, let's just be completely honest. If your husband has enough money to pay alimony and for you to be a housewife, career
Gordon with
just
it.
to drop in the
Leonard
bucket. But
picks
either
him
way,
up.
so far, I agree with her.
Fader on the way. And Serge Ibaka, the bucket on the assist by Gordon. Ibaka's got 4 this quarter.
And you got to worry about Ibaka everywhere, inside, beyond the arc, and the mid-range. He'll find that spot to beat.
Yeah, but I think that's why they should always
up for
consider if the
Washington.
man chooses to leave.
Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Thompson with the bucket.
Well, we know Thompson always wired to score, but right now it even seems to be becoming easier for him.
Beal, the pass to Irving. Here's Leonard, defended by Gordon. A 3-ball. Amari Stoudemire with the rebound. Stoudemire's got 6 rebounds.
The fact that somebody can just take half of your 401k is just insane to me. That's crazy.
Now in the game. 1:15 left in the third.
Yeah, but either way, he would have had to pay for the attorney. I think the primary breadwinner generally has to pay for both attorneys.
He's got 11.
And today I want to tell you about their BioMind, which I love to use for brain function and cognitive performance. It's got J147 in it, which is a peptide known for its
again. Context
and you know,
is
the league
everything.
just keeps growing.
I'm a firm
this
believer
game is not
men
going to
taking care of their responsibility,
right? Keep pulling away.
Respecting their relationships. I don't condone cheating. I associate the red pill with the truth, not with immoral behavior. I don't understand where people get this foolishness from, that the red pill promotes cheating, beating your wife.
Well, I don't know about beating your wife, but I do know some content creators that definitely promote cheating.
Go ahead,
Foolish,
Sion.
Married for 30 years.
On the alley-oop.
If your wife is fulfilling
the shot clock and the
her
game
responsibilities, she deserves recognition and appreciation.
Yeah, definitely.
It's essential
Jacks up
to
a
acknowledge
three.
her
Bangs
effort.
home the trifecta.
Personally believe that permanent alimony should be banned and men should not get married in this day and age. The laws are messed up,
and he drops in the
modern Western women in general
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to
that are already married.
Yeah, but that could be a general statement that might not apply to her. And that's the issue with a lot of these things, right? Is you're only going to have people that just fall between the cracks. Either way, you
structure like a 5-year deal to help her become financially independent.
And so
It's
Washington.
support. She could pursue education or career opportunities to secure her future,
they have been
or
outstanding,
she could find another
amazing
son.
shooting. That's
Yeah, I
what
guess
has
I do think
them
that that's fair. I
headed
don't
to
know
a
about
blowout.
alimony for
We'll
life.
return
I do
shortly.
think that you should be on the hook for a long time, but for life seems to be a little bit excessive. You can always find a job.
Take care of her. They exist. Women have been doing this
And
for a
we're the
long
candidate tonight
time.
as we take a look at our
Statute
State
was
Farm
also amended to
assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them.
Yeah, that's
And
good.
what a beautiful feat.
Yeah, that's good. If you over there messing with another man, then you shouldn't be getting alimony from another.